Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Welcome to all for another live reading. This time it is going to be a collective reading for all signs, whoever connects, whoever stumbles in this live and wants to join in on the collective energy. Let's dive in. Let's see what we have today to work with and how we are moving forward. Again, this is a collective for all. And looking forward to diving in to all your energies. I'm going to wait until a few people connect. Welcome to all. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for being here. Aga, thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you so much for connecting. Hello, Beauty of Art. Hello, thank you for being here. Debbie, hello. Thank you to everyone connecting. Again, today, this is going to be a general reading, a collective energy reading for everyone, for all signs. So thank you to each and everyone for connecting. Hello, Tamara. Hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. And for anyone that's interested, I will be taking a few questions at the end of this collective reading. Again, a reading for all, whoever connects, whoever finds energy or messages within this reading. This might be for you, finding clarity, finding empowerment, finding motivation, soothing energies, healing energies, whatever you connect with might be for you. Good morning to everyone. Circle of Besties, hello. How are you? Now, I'm going to start reading. Let's see what energies we have today. Pardon me if I do not acknowledge you in the chat while I'm reading. That's just because I get absorbed in the reading and I don't always have an eye on the chat. So, all right, let's get started. Good morning. Thank you to all for connecting. So, yes, I will be taking a few questions at the end of the chat, however I can do. I'm a little limited in time, so if you're interested, the way it works is that I ask you to become a member of the channel, and that automatically opens up access to a free question during the live. And there is also a weekly live Sundays, every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, where all members can join in and ask a question. And there I have more time, so I can answer everybody's questions. Today, I will, if there's anybody joining in that desires to become a member, I know it's not for all, and that is perfectly fine. But if you do, that is how it works. Okay, let's get started on this collective. Greetings to all. Thank you for being here. I invite you to join in on this collective energy. I am going to calm my energies down. If you want to, or if you can, find a quiet place. Of course, if you're in your job and it's hustle and bustle around you, that is where you are. Connect with whatever energies you feel you want to figure out, push forward, understand, clarify, heal, whatever it is. Let's see, as we join in, what energies we have moving forward. cut the cards. Let's get started. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you're passing by. That's an easy one. That's free. Oh, beautiful. All right. Positive energies. I know. Positive energies, rest, and understanding, connecting with a new guidance, new sources. Oh, back to basics. Okay, back to basics. Here we are in a chaotic world every day, all day, trying to figure things out, trying to understand what is this made of. This is it's not, I will not call it a new normal because it is ever evolving. Wherever you situate yourself in the world, life, love and light to you, wherever you are in the world, it is chaotic, complicated. There's not one place in this world right now that is not chaotic or complicated in some way, shape, or form. Here we have these beautiful positive energies pushing us forward, asking us to believe in ourselves and to push forward in a positive way, to believe ourselves in a positive way. Now, is it all rosy and we think positive and everything's perfect and so everything's going to be fantastic and perfect? No. And for most of you that follow me, that watch these readings, you know that is not what I am about. But here, these cards are asking us to go back to basics, right? If we've lost ourselves or don't quite understand or don't connect, whether it be for a job, a relationship, family matters, that energy we had before that we just can't seem to reconnect with, the ambition, the desire, the love, the social connections, the desire to get out there and be with others and learn new things and discover new ways and meet new people. It feels like we have to go back to basics, right? Back to reliable sources, whatever that means for you. That can mean going back closer to family. That can be going back to a job we used to love. That can be going back, moving back somewhere. And it doesn't have to be going back or back to something. This is taking a moment to rest and to reflect and assess and reassess on everything we've done up to now and where we stand now on our path. Where do you stand? Ask yourself the question, where do you stand right now on your path? Generally, are you happy? Do you feel in the right place? Do you feel with the right person? Or you're with the right person? Do you feel you're progressing? Do you feel loved? Do you feel you can give love or give empathy? Do you feel you can receive and reciprocate, right? Where do you stand in your energies? And I know it's not about, ever asking ourselves those questions and feeling in that fishbowl where it's constant. No. But once in a while, it's good to take a breather and rest, replenish, whatever that means for you. Meditating, yoga, sports, music, walking in nature, just sitting in silence, reading, whatever it is. Everyone is different. Everyone will connect with restful energies in a different way. Here, it's about resting and reconnecting with your soul, reconnecting with what is important for you, understanding what your roots are, the people you can depend on, the people you want to be with, the people you connect with that you can trust, but also that you want to have around you, that feed you that positive energy. That's what it's all about. Being with the people that feed you that positive energy, right? So as you move forward, maybe it's a time of reflection to go back to what makes you happy, to go back to what was positive, or it might have changed. Again, it's not about waking up in the morning and everything's perfect and seeing the glass full, so, everything's going to be okay. And no, it's not that easy, and I'm not saying it's that easy. But reflect upon yourself deep down. Look around you. Check out who your friends are. Check out what your life is all about. And again, if you're happy, if everything's perfect, you're probably not here connecting with this reading and watching tarot readings, right? It's also because these readings are self-reflective. What am I all about now? Because the world has changed. And I say that in every reading. The world has changed. It is up to us to adapt. If we don't adapt, we don't know what the heck is going on. And then we don't understand what we want, and we're not connecting, and so nothing makes sense. And we just ride some sort of chaotic road, and it's not leading to anything constructive. So, Four of Swords, getting some rest, whatever that means for you. Finding your happiness, finding your soul energy on what is important for you. Again, it's going to be different for everyone. What are you trying to make happen? Are you trying to figure out a job? Are you trying to figure out your next step? Do you want to move? Do you want to relocate? Do you want a breath of fresh air? Do you want to be living somewhere else? Do you want to move in with someone? Do you want to move out with move out? It's all about personal energies. These cards ask us to reflect and to be comfortable with our choices. There we go. There's that abundance coming in. To sort of connect with our true self and understand that the changes, the choices are coming from within, not from the outside world and the chaos and the opinions of everybody else in the job and the family and the choices we make. No, it's about you being confident in your choices, confident in where you stand and who you are. And that's going to bring abundance. That's going to bring you back. I feel like everyone's going back to what is essential for them. And that will mean something different for everyone. Moving closer to family, back to that job we want, right? Or whatever it is. I feel like there's a strong spiritual guide also with this Hierophant, or finding that space or that place or that person or that entity that makes us feel validated, that gives, that trusts us, and that guides us along the way. That can be a mentor, a teacher, a family member, a friend, a coworker, right? It can be anybody, that person you trust. Feels like a leader. It feels like a leadership. It feels like a spiritual leader or a guide or someone you worked with or someone you're in school with or someone that's teaching you how to push forward and being comfortable in making your choices. That is who we all are now. We are soul in our choices, no one else. It's all about us. It's all about us figuring things out and making our own choices and being comfortable with that. If you stand strong in your belief system, in what you're all about, in what you want, in what you want to create, right? If everything's normal and you're fine and your life is great, and again, you probably wouldn't be coming around for these readings. But here it's about going back to sources, going back to ourselves, to what we trust, and ground ourselves with honesty, loyalty, commitment, but also understanding, what is important for us. I think a lot of us have lost ourselves, and not in a bad way. It's just because the world is so chaotic and the world has lost itself that we're sort of dragged into that energy, whether we want it or not, and we try to get out of it constantly. That's the way it feels. It feels like we're dragged into the world chaos, and then we try to get out of it and make sense of it and sort of ground ourselves and figure it out, and figure out that we don't want to be part of that, that we are all individuals um, trying to stay grounded and do the right thing and make the right choice so we can push further and continue to create, continue to love, continue to connect, even if others think that we're not worthy or the world is not worthy. No, you are. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of being that beautiful human being, right? That people want to connect with. Here's abundance right here. Back to sources, back to sources. I keep hearing back to sources. What does that mean for you? Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for being here. What does that mean for you? Back to sources. Right? That's going to be different for everyone. But that source is giving you that positivity and that happiness. And as you connect to those basics, what's important for you, or whatever you consider sources, whatever you consider grounds you, that's going to bring that positivity and shift you, push you. That positive energy is going to push you in the right direction. Yes, look at that. The Chariot. Finding that stability. Connecting with others. Moving. And I think that also for a while, as this world amped up in this chaosity, I know it's not a word, we keep believing that we have to, anchor ourselves in wherever we are. It's almost like a storm. I'm seeing anchors, and we're hanging on to those anchors in that storm, thinking that we have to be in that storm, and we just have to hunker down and figure out, but stay and remain in that same place because things will pass. But one chaotic world doesn't mean that we have to have our chaotic world and remain in that same place. You can move around. You can be happy. You can find those people, that person, that job. You can move, right? I feel like everybody is on the move if they can, to find that spot for them, to just feel balanced, or a little sense of balance and a little sense of happiness. So don't be scared to put yourself out there. Don't be scared to move things around, to shuffle things around, and to get out of your comfort zone, and to expand your life, and to expand your horizons, and check out other places, other cultures, other countries, other cities. Here we are with the Chariot, right? Finding that balance. And when you find that balance, when you anchor yourself and ask yourself those questions, that's when you're ready to make a move. That's when you're ready, and understanding, it becomes clear in your mind what's important for you, what's positive for you, and what's coming next, and what your next chapter is, and what you're moving into. Here's the Chariot, right? Bringing it together, bringing all forces together. And they might be contradictory, right? But it's about success. It's about victory. It's about victory of yourself, of others, of conquering the world no matter what. That's what the Chariot is all about. That nothing can stand in your way. Nothing can stand in your way. You're an individual. You're powerful. You're creative. You're loving. You can push forward no matter what. Doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter what other people's opinions are. Maybe it's different. Maybe you'll be alone. Maybe you're going to move alone. Maybe you're the only one that has that idea, that desire to shuffle things around. And when I say move, it doesn't always have to be in the 3D. It doesn't mean everybody needs to move countries, move cities, move neighborhoods, move houses, apartments, whatever. No, it's about you in your mind. It can be that. It can be that. Sometimes we need to move around, and sometimes it's important. We're going back to old battlegrounds, or we're moving closer to family, or just we have that space we want to be in where we want to move, right? But here it's about you taking control. That's what the Chariot is all about. Being in control of your desires, your decisions, your choices, your independence. It's all about independence of choices. Independence financially, independence and control of your life. And yes, maybe you're the only one that's making that choice. Maybe you're the only one. Maybe you're alone. But that's going to give you stability. Believing in yourself, believing in your choices, and surrounding yourself with the people that believe in you, that trust you, that love you, right? And sometimes we are surprised at the amount of people around us, and sometimes we're surprised at the amount of people that are not around us. And we're surprised at the people that love us that maybe are not the ones we thought they were, right? Or we're surprised when things happen, when obstacles happen, when difficulties happen, when those harsh conversations happen. We realize who has our back, who is on our side, who's on our team, who we can trust. That's when we make these decisions to be more comfortable with our choices, comfortable with who we are. All right, I'm going to pull a few more cards in this second deck. I think this is about, yes, it's about our energies and our choices, but it's also about financial stability. Today, it's very important, this financial stability. And I think these choices are linked to spiritual grounding, understanding who we are and finding our stability, our emotional stability, although we do not have cups here. We do not have cups. It's not about emotions. It's about control. It's about financial control. Finding that financial control, that stability, and that financial independence. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Yes, there's the control. Your control here of whatever you want. And even if it doesn't ring a bell for other people, that's okay. That's okay. At this point, I think it's all individual energies, and we have to make sure we take care of ourselves and we love ourselves first. We love ourselves first. And it doesn't matter if you have a family of 5 kids, or you're single, married, not, whatever it is, you have to take care of yourself. Queen of Wands, assertive, confident, taking care of yourself. She doesn't take any BS. She does not take any BS. She is passionate, regaining her passion, regaining her confidence, and building her empire, building her path, building her life. Finally, a few emotions. Finally, a few emotions. Listening to others, but no matter what, you're the one with the decision to empower yourself, right? So for example, you're in your job and it's nonsense with coworkers, it's gossip, or, a manipulative boss, or family dynamics that are extremely complicated. Listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Listen to people around you, but you will be able to sort it all out and understand what energies are for you and what choices are for you. New direction and clarity, yes, and there we go. There's the Two of Wands. Having that vision, having that goal. That's why we have the Four of Swords, grounding ourselves, taking a breather, taking a rest, that time out, necessary to reconnect with what is most important for us and find that clarity. That's what this is all about. Once you have that clarity, once you understand what is most important for you, so you don't lose yourself or don't put yourself in that perpetual fishbowl. It's like, who am I? Why am I taken advantage of? Or why people don't understand me? Or why can't I have a normal conversation? Or why do I feel like I'm left out or not in the right place? Or, you know, why are things stagnating? Or, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, whatever it is that you come here for. It's about having that goal. And once you have that vision, once you have that goal, once you understand what you're made of and what you want and what is blocking you or what is not making sense to you or the people that are not understanding you or, right? Or I always say, you know, when we have people around us that are in constant negativity about us or negativity about conversations or negativity about where you stand, what you should do, and, you know, whatever it is, right? They are speaking for themselves. They are speaking words that belong to them. It's their dynamic, and they're projecting it on you to make themselves feel better. It's not about you. That negativity is not about you. It's about them. So be careful you don't get into that swirl of energy, right? Embarking in someone else's energy. That is how we sort of go into other people's energies and believe that we're not enough, or we're not in the right place, or we didn't do the right thing, or we're not the right person, blah, 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 right? Yada, yada, yada. All that self-doubt and all that, that we start losing confidence because we don't understand why things are not moving forward. Well, if you have a whole bunch of people or a whole bunch of voices around you that are nothing but negative, it's not you. It's not about you. It's about them, right? So here, once you have your goal, Two of Wands, you see that goal, then it's up to you to move forward on that goal. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on what you want and how you're going to move forward out of it. Towards it, not out of it. Towards it. Finding clarity, new direction, happiness. Take a rest before. Go back to sources. Empowered. Empowered. Really empowered. It's all about independence and independence of choices. You are your sole person. It's not about others. It's about you. One last shuffle for the road. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for connecting. If anyone is interested in asking a question, I ask, if you want to ask a question, all you have to do is join. Click on the join button next to the logo Card Minds, and that'll take you wherever you wish to go. That is why what I ask for, to just participate and support the channel if you wish to ask a question. So would love to have you on the team and would love to have you as a member, but I also understand that it's not for everyone. Nine of Pentacles, there we go. There's that independence. Nine of Pentacles, your choice, your stability. It's all about what you want. It's all about what you want, but it's also when I say it's all about you, what you want, it doesn't mean you have to impose. It doesn't mean, you know, that stubbornness or that spoiled bratish. No, it's not that. It's being comfortable with who you are, right? Comfortable with your choices, even if they're different than what other people think you should do, or even if people think you should be doing another job or being more ambitious or, you know, being different or whatever. Again, that is on them. That is not on you. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining this collective energy. Don't forget to subscribe. That is important. And if you wish to ask a question, all you have to do is click on the join button and become a member of the channel. And again, I perfectly understand if that's not something you wish to do, but that's what I asked for, to support the channel and ask a question. All right, Aga. Will I get some time in the next 3 months that will be able to regenerate my energy and rest? Okay, let's see. Well, I think it's a yes, but I think you're also bubbling with ideas, Aga, and you're expanding your career. You're expanding your life. You're really building. You're really building. Here you have the Page of Swords. It's all about new. It's all about new energies. These are your new energies. So I think you're focused on expanding your career. You're focused on building your business or building your, you know, working on this next step in your career. It is expanding. You're opening up to the world. You have the Page of Swords. So this is all new for you. All new. But I also feel like you're excited about this. Like, this is not something, opening your world up to your career, opening your world up to new, right? It's innovative. It's something you've never done before. And I think you're moving forward on this. You're exploring new projects, you're exploring new ideas, you're very curious, and it's innovative. And it's, even if it's other people's, again, I'm back to what I said before in the collective reading. Even if other people are not thrilled or don't understand it, that's okay. That's okay. You have a lot of energy and a lot of ideas. I think you keep on learning. I think you are moving into even more experiences, maybe even taking even more classes. This is your new path. And I think that with your ambition, you're eager and you have lots of goals and lots of ideas, almost like excited with new ideas. Excited. This is excitement. And I think you're even taking, again, extra classes, extra something, but it's exciting for you, Aga. So I think that even if you're not resting and you feel exhausted, I think this is exhilarating because you're really opening up your career and opening up your path. That's what you're focused on. That's what you're focused on. And it's exciting. I like that. Let me pull one more card, Aga. So yes, this is something, you know, you might be exhausted, but it's exhilarating at the same time. Again, if you want to ask a question, all you have to do is click the join button next to the logo. That is the contribution I asked for asking a question, for my time, and also for the reading, if anybody's interested. Oh, welcome. Welcome, SDS. I didn't see. Sorry about that. If I don't acknowledge you right away, please forgive me. It's because I'm focused on the cards. So thank you. And thank you, Tamara, for welcoming. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tamara. All right. Yes, you're focusing on that. There we go. I also have these two, Aga, and I'm not going to ignore them. There's someone you don't trust in your job, or there's someone you feel is taking things for granted. You're working really hard, and I feel like there's someone, I don't think it's huge, but I think this is just someone that is either annoying you, or you're figuring out they don't, you know, they lied, or they took you for granted, or they're taking the situation for granted. And this is not, now this doesn't have to be in your job, but it does feel like it's connected to your work, your job, your hard work. And I feel like there's someone around you, whether it's family, friends, someone that's there around you that you're studying with or learning with. There's someone there you're sort of cutting ties with because you don't like who they are or what they represent, or if they lied to you or something like that. Just someone you don't trust. All right. Just had to say that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's all about. All right. Here we go. Any questions? Thank you. Altagracia Melendez. Apologies if I'm butchering your name. Hopefully I'm saying it right. All right. Again, if you wish to ask a question, I ask for you to participate a little bit and become a member. That's just to support the channel and to support me in my time in my readings. But whatever it is but I perfectly understand if it's not for you. And also, there are different categories in the membership. So whatever you feel is best for you. All right. Hold on one second. Is there someone for me? Tamara. All right. SDS and then Tamara. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, Aga. Okay. And then Circle of Besties. Oh, no. Beauty of Art. Okay. Let me get my act together. Sorry. I have to move up in the chat. So, Beauty of Art. Okay. Let me get my act together. Apologies. I have to go back to the chat and see all the questions and make sure I have them in order. I would like... Now, also, if you're asking a question, please make it short, not too long, so it's easy to read, and put your zodiac sign. That is helpful. I would like the advice on returning to my previous head of school career. The consideration is on the table, although I would have to stop. Okay. All right, Beauty of Art. Let's see where that's going. And thank you for everyone joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. That also gives you access to Sunday lives at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, where you can come in and join in and ask a question. Or pretty much any time I open the questions, if you're a member, you can ask a question. All right. All right, Beauty of Art. Let's see what's going on, if you should go back to that. Remember to keep your questions short and to put your zodiac sign. That helps me in the reading. All right, Beauty of Art. Let's see where this is going. King of Wands. Beauty of Art, what sign are you? Cancer. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, so there's a King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone here can be a director, can be someone you're working with. This is someone, a decision maker, a leader, someone, let's see where this is going. This can be someone you're working with. Oh, this is someone you want to work with. This is someone you're connected with. So whatever you're trying to, whatever this dream is, or whatever this wish is, right? Oh, and this just fell, okay? The wish to work with those people again. It feels like it's a happy place for you. It feels like there are people there that you have worked with before or that you enjoy working with. Younger people with innovative ideas. These are younger people that have ideas that are exciting or excited to work with you, right? So I like this. I feel like you're joining. I feel like this is something you really want to do. And I feel like this is where you belong. You're comfortable with these people. You're celebrating something for sure. All right, there's a bunch of cards that just came out. Let me just put them in sync. Yes, so I feel like you have a sort of boredom or disengaging with whatever it is you're doing now, right? With this Four of Cups. Don't want to deal with it really anymore. Don't want to talk about it anymore. Not really specifically interested in another offer from these people. Boredom, disconnecting, a little disillusioned, but most of all, not interested in even remotely having a conversation with these people. Whatever you're in now, right? I feel like that's your energy now. And you're moving into something beautiful. Look at this. The sun, working really hard though. You're very specialized. You're very good at what you do. People come to you for your knowledge, for your expertise. I feel like you are moving into something that really makes sense to you. Look at that. 10 of Cups, the Lovers, you're authentic, you're genuine. This is something that it makes sense to you with the Lovers. That's what the Lovers is all about, is being genuine with your energies, genuine with who you are. There's no filter, right? You're really true to who you are. You're not, I feel like with these people or this team or this King of Wands here with whom you want to work, this is the place to be where you can be yourself, natural. There's no nonsense. There's no BS. And I feel like you feel at home, where you feel, this is the place where you can really be true to yourself. I like that. I really do with the Lovers. You're connecting with the right people, and it's giving harmony and peace in your home, whatever that means. It's making you happy. This is really pushing you in a beautiful, positive direction. Wow. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. That's a big yes. That is a big, big yes. All right. Let's continue as I shuffle. All right. Where am I? Right? I did Beauty of Art. Ugh. Okay. Ashley, Taurus. Ashley, Taurus, what should be my focus this upcoming week? Okay, now remember, for anybody popping in or for anybody watching outside of the chat, anyone can ask a question. You can all come in and ask Tarot a question. All I ask is for participation is becoming a member, just for, participation in time and the reading, and that automatically gives you access to a question. Whenever I do a live and open the questions, you can pop in and ask a question if you're a member. So it really gives you access to free readings. So that's what I ask in exchange. So if you're watching right now and you really want to ask a question, if you become a member, you can pop in and ask it. Okay. And if you want to become a member, all you have to do is click the join button right next to the logo. All right, I'm saying this between questions so I don't get all right, Ashley, Taurus. Here we go. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can, okay? All right. Thank you to all new members and welcome, welcome. Looking forward to seeing you around on Sundays and all that. Awesome to have you aboard. All right. Here we go. Beautiful. All right. Push forward. Push forward. You have synchronous. You're changing dynamics here, Ashley. You're changing dynamics. I like this. You're shifting. You're also accepting the change. You're accepting, as a Taurus, pretty controlling, right? Tauruses like to have control. But I feel like you're accepting the flow, the different flows within your job. Things change, decisions change, people change, and yes, you're leaving something behind. This is becoming calmer. The energy is calmer within your job, within your team, whatever you're working on. You're moving into something calmer, less mind games, less nonsense, less BS, or less in your head. Let's just put it that way. If it's not about other people, it's about you sometimes maybe being in your head, right? So with this Wheel of Fortune, that you're really moving towards something different, a whole new dynamic, really, that's centered on connecting with new energies, new people, and you're going to see new opportunities come in or new people coming in, sort of synchronicity. So pay attention, because it's about, the Wheel of Fortune is about accepting the ebbs and flows, right? But it's also about completion, like tidying up, like making sense of things, like tidying up and moving on, like accepting and moving on. Like, okay, it's like this, but you're replacing the old with the new, or lessons learned, and now you're moving on. And so that can automatically click open a bunch of new ideas, synchronicities, people, options, opportunities that you probably weren't even aware of before, because of the situation or being blocked in that same old, same old. I think that things are moving now. Yes, step by step, take it easy. You're moving on to a new project, or there's a project that's opening up, or there's a creative project. Something is moving forward here with the Knight of Cups. Whatever's stagnating, now you're going to feel it. Things are changing. People are popping in. The dynamic is different. Slowly but surely, you're moving forward, right? It's not a rush. It's not a rush forward. It's just you cleaning up, understanding, and then moving forward in a different direction, in a different way with the Temperance, accepting what's going on, balancing yourself, making choices with maturity, understanding, right? Not rushing anything with the Temperance, tempo, finding balance, maybe compromising a little bit, compromising in an agreement, compromising in conversations, reconciling, right, with opposing point of views, being okay with people that don't have the same point of view, and then you're moving forward, stabilizing and understanding that even if people are different, it's still okay to work with them. I like this. I really like this. All right. Ashley, that was for you. Tamara, no. Circle of Besties. I love that handle. Circle of Besties. Will I ever find a new job? Was laid off in March, and I'm not easily securing interviews. The one I did get an interview for ghosted me. I'm finishing my grad degree this week. Okay, Circle of Besties. Well, maybe you have to finish something to open it up, right? Maybe. Let's see. Let me just shuffle for a minute. Anyone coming in, or anybody watching these question and answers. If you want to ask a tarot question, welcome, welcome. You can pop in. All I ask for you to do is participate a little bit and become a member. Click on the join button and that'll take you wherever you wish to go. And again, I understand that it's not for everyone. All right, here we go. Circle of Besties. Let me just shuffle for 1 minute. And welcome to everyone that has just joined. Thank you. Awesome to have you. All right. Here we go. Circle of Besties. All right, so 8 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, detaching yourself and moving on. There's something you're leaving behind. Like I said, maybe you have to finish one thing and leave those emotions behind. A dynamic, people are surrounding you, or there's something emotional here that you have to detach yourself so you can move into this Wheel of Fortune moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune is, yes, it's luck coming in, it's a new dynamic, it's fresh, it's new, connecting with new people, right? But it's also accepting the ebbs and flows of life, right? Accepting that things are not linear, right? That things are not always the same, and that we have to pay attention to the ebbs and flows, right? It's all about understanding where we are, what our priorities are, and then we can move forward, right? Life is a constant change, constant. Things are going to get better. Things are really going to get better. The wheel asks you again to be optimistic. Back to that collective reading in the beginning. Have faith. Have faith in yourself, in who you are. Send out those positive energies, right? If you're willing to expand, if you're willing to open up to new people, other ways, expand your career, expand your direction, right? I think this is really pushing you in a positive direction. So be open to new things. Be open to the help of others. I think that things outside of your control, that's why I'm saying detach yourself from that emotional situation, person, understanding, whatever it is, because you're moving into a new type of energy. And I think that if you're someone that likes control, that needs to have complete control and things have to stay the same, and your stability has to remain the same, then it can be a little challenging. So accept things that are happening and adapt and go with the flow, because I think opportunities are coming in that you're not expecting and not in the way you're expecting, and people maybe from entities that you're not expecting. That's why maybe you have to leave something behind. Maybe it's about moving. Maybe it's about relocating. Maybe it's about accepting a job that doesn't seem like what you usually do. Yes, because we have this disappointment, right? Because it's not what you expect, or it's not the job you wanted, or you didn't get the feedback you wanted. Push outside of your comfort zone. That's what I can say, because things are going to get better, and things are going to get better and better, but you have to accept to move outside of your comfort zone. Let me pull one more card. Yes, there we go. New, right? It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Here you have fresh new start with the Page of Wands. This can be a new offer. This can be a new job offer or a new team you're joining. It's a new idea. You're building something new. You're participating in something new here with actually people you enjoy working with this Page of Wands, right? It's very creative. This is really a signal here of new ventures, entering a new position, or taking on a new project. It is a positive sign of success. Follow these new endeavors, right? When the page appears, it's a good time to take a risk. Take a risk, right? Get out of your comfort zone and ask yourself if you're prepared. Ask yourself if you're ready to take a risk, because it might be challenging, but boy, is it rewarding. You're really moving into something different. So don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and take a risk, and because that's really what it seems like. It seems like you're joining something, people, a team, a company, whatever it is. It's new. It's new. You might be even joining maybe a team, starting something from scratch, but it's going to get better and better, and you're really moving into a positive energy. All right. SDS. Thank you for everyone joining. Okay, SDS, let's see what we have on the job situation. And then it's Tamara. Okay, Tamara. Thank you for helping out. All right. All right, SDS, let's see. Let me just shuffle the cards. Give me one moment, and let me just grab a little water. All right, let's get cracking. SDS, let's see what's going on the job front. All right, too many cards. Give me one moment. Oh, well, something's coming in. I wouldn't worry too much. Something is coming in. Beautiful. There's a wish. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it at that, because those are the most amazing cards. So there's something you really want, right? And this is really, this sun is really abundance, happiness, right? But it's also, again, sharing that positive energy. The sun, it doesn't get better than the sun in the tarot, right? Happiness, stability, abundance, but also the capacity to share a real positive energy, right? Simple things, simple surprises. This is going to be like a simple surprise for you, and that's something probably that you're looking for, that you're wishing for. You're going to celebrate. You're celebrating with your family. You're celebrating being in the right space. But it's also the beautiful dynamic of being able to share your warmth, share your positivity with other people. Whatever this thing is, whatever this job is, there's something here that you are celebrating. So, am I pulling another card? I don't know, but this is really, really, really positive. Love it. The sun is there, the sun is abundance, but it's also the card that gives you that strength, and that really tells you that no matter what you do, your positive energy is going to follow you. right? It's a beautiful card. And so as you see the bright side, again, I'm going back to that collective reading about positive thinking, and not positive thinking, and it's beautiful and everything's perfect. No, it's about reorienting your thoughts in a positive direction and, you know, understanding where you stand, what you want, and when you decide on what you want, to put all your positive energy in that. And that's going to help you succeed. This beautiful, warm energy is going to help you succeed. So radiate who you are. Show who you are, right? This is all about showing your love to the people you care about, but also discovering your new path and who you really are. This is really a self-discovery, but it's also you knowing who you are and therefore persevering in that energy and that success. Everything's going to work out. Don't be fear driven, and don't go into it with ego or ego power, right? Go in with your positive, beautiful, warm energies. Something's coming in. All right. What do we have? That. Tamara. All right, Tamara, you're up. Today's focus. Okay. Ooh. Be clear on what you want. Be clear and move forward. You're in control, but yes, be clear in what you want. Be clear in the way you express yourself. Have that, take that leadership role with the Emperor. The Emperor is about being, yes, in control, but really knowing, being clear on our choices, not being wishy-washy, right? You don't want to be wishy-washy. I like that term, right? It's all about understanding where you're positioning yourself, what your power is, and how you can make your own choices. And here you have the Wheel of Fortune. Lots of Wheel of Fortune today, which really tells me that people are moving into a new dynamic. As you accept yourself, as you accept to adapt to a new flow, be clear on your objectives. Be clear on where you stand. I'm not saying in a dominant way. I'm not saying in a overpowering way, but stand your ground. Stand your ground while you adapt, right? Stand your ground while you make choices moving forward. That's what it's all about. And the Wheel of Fortune here, as you know what you want and make these decisions and are very clear, then the Wheel of Fortune is moving you into a new dynamic, opening to new opportunities. And yeah, it's a change of dynamic, but it's a change of dynamic because you're accepting a new flow. You're accepting a new direction, or you're accepting, you know, people in your company that want you to do things differently, but you're understanding and you're clear on where you are in the situation. This is just an example. And so therefore, that is going to put you in a position where things are going to get better, positive, and doors are opening. If you stand your ground, but be sort of stubborn and blocked, is in like, this is what it is, and I'm going to work this way, and, you know, that's the way I always did it, and I'm not going to change my tune or my opinion or my energy, then that's when things get complicated. And I think, again, back to the collective reading, it's important to adapt and to continue to adapt, even if we don't have the same opinion, even if we don't believe that our boss or surroundings or the dynamic or whatever it is not completely in sync with who we are. Let's find that positivity. Of course, if it's not something for you, it's not something for you. And if it's someone manipulative, obviously, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about normal conversations, people that don't, might not always have the same point of view, but can still work together and compromise to move in a beautiful, positive energy. I don't know where that came from, Tamara. All right. Where are we? Altagracia. Sorry. I have no clue where I am. Let's see. SDS I did. Altagracia, right? Everyone, you're so welcome. Did you post your question? Let me just go back up because I have to find it. Oh, I found it. Okay. I have many obstacles and nice plans. Want to move another country. Family plan. I'm a Libra. Do you see this possible to make it? Okay. I found it. I found it. Sorry, I have to go back up. And you are a Libra. Got it. Got it. All right, Altagracia. And apologies, I'm not saying your name correctly. Hopefully I am. All right, here we go. Altagracia. Let's see what's happening. Again, for anybody watching, this is, I believe, the last question. So if there's anybody else out there connected in the chat or outside of the chat that is seeing this at the moment, if you want to ask a tarot question, you can pop in, and it's open to anyone. All I ask is for a little participation in becoming a member, and then that automatically gives you access to free questions during lives, where I open lives, and I do it at least once a week. But this week I had a little more time, so I'm opening a few lives for questions. So if anyone out there wants to ask a question, now's the time. All you have to do is click on join, the button right next to the logo Card Minds, and that'll take you wherever you wish to go. All right. Altagracia, beautiful name. Alta, got it. Oh yes, I was going to ask the same thing, Tamara. I know, but I was going to ask if there's a nickname there, so I don't butcher the name, that's all. All right. Alta, perfect. That way I can say it in a better way. All right, Alta, here we go. Let me just shuffle a little bit more, clear the cards. Okay, sorry, I have to shuffle a little bit more. All right, conflict there. Okay, I get it. So there might be conflict with your family or people surrounding you or something. You can be moving. You can be leaving something behind. I see you leaving something behind. At least I see you leaving emotions behind, conflicts with family, with co-workers or something. It's not a bad thing. It's just that it's the constant conflict, right? Discussions, heated discussions. And I feel like you're moving on from something, and you're moving on into something more balanced, a more equal give and take, something that makes more sense for you, with generosity around you. People may be helping you, or you're helping others. There's a real sense of community, of being there for others, really in the right place. I like this since Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about generosity, being there for others, caring for others, but really finding a sense of balance within a community that makes sense for you. You're still uncertain, waiting for answers. You're not quite sure. Yes, there's anxiety. I see all your emotions across the board. Anxiety, indecisiveness, probably because of family, but you might be moving back somewhere. You might be moving back closer to family, closer to your kids, or this is all about your kids, your family. It feels like you're waiting for answers, or you're still confused, or you're waiting for information. But okay, you're moving on. I see you moving with the Death card. I see you moving. The Death card is really letting go of something and rebuilding something new. Now, the Death card for me is really, really positive because it's about understanding what no longer belongs to us, understanding the new energies coming in and what we have to let go. I always say it's almost like, you know, when we have conflicts, when we have to make an important decision, or when we feel we want to make a choice, we want to move things, we want to change things, whatever the situation is, and it's a little conflictual and we're indecisive and we're taking a long time to make that choice and we're not quite sure, we don't have all the answers yet, right? This is you understanding what no longer serves you, right? And to accept, to put that, like I say, on the shelf, close the door, lock the door, and leave it there. That is the past cycle, the past that's no longer for you. You're moving into something fresh, a new cycle, something you're deciding, much more positive, and you're building. It seems like you're joining a team, or you're joining a community, or you're building a house, or you're building something. So you're leaving something behind for sure, and that can be moving in the literal sense, right? And it's something you really want because you get a wish coming true. So this is a beautiful, beautiful reading of acceptance and understanding what no longer belongs to you and how what you want to move forward in, and how you're building your next chapter. I absolutely love this reading. It's a perfect example of the anxiety, the answers we still don't have, but the power of understanding what we want, being clear on our choices, and understanding that it does not always happen overnight, that we need to process, that we need to understand certain things, and we probably have discussions and conflicts, and it's not all easy. But little by little, you're really moving into something that you really wished for. So for me, it's a yes. And for me, it's a beautiful yes of acceptance, of processing, and moving in and building something completely new. Beautiful. I absolutely love this energy. Absolutely love this. You're so welcome. But see, that's a perfect example. It's not all rosy. It's not all perfect, right? It's not all easy, obviously. But the process is there, and the process of understanding and choosing oneself and choosing what is most important for us and understanding what we have to let go of. Because sometimes we just have to let go. All right. I think that's it, right? Did we have more questions, or I think we're done with the questions? No other members have asked questions. Okay, perfect. Okay, last, I'm going to say this one last time. I know I'm repeating myself a little bit, but if anybody pops in and wants to ask a question, these questions are open to everyone. Anyone can join, anyone can ask a question, but I ask for participation in becoming a member. All you have to do is join. Click the join button right next to the Card Minds logo, and that'll take you wherever you wish to go, and that'll give you access to a question during lives. So I don't take questions from people that don't become a member, but you can become a member right now if you wish to, Emma, or anyone else that's in. I'll wait for a minute if anybody wants to join and become a member. I understand that it's not for everyone, and I understand that not everybody wants to become a member. That's perfectly fine, but that's the participation I asked for, since these are sort of free readings. So just let me know if you're interested, Emma, or anybody else, and if not, I will close the session. That's it. Just let me know. Am I closing the session? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. See you Sunday. Yes, Alta, absolutely. See you Sunday. I'm looking forward, and thank you so much for joining Card Minds. You'll see it's really fun. Yes, Tamara, you can say, right? Yeah, it's a wonderful community, and so anyone that's joins, it's a beautiful community. It's a wonderful community to join. So if anyone's interested, everyone's welcome, as long as we're respectful. Thank you so much for your reading. I much appreciate it. You're so welcome. All right, anyone else? No, I am closing the session. I'll give you 1 minute as I tidy up here, and if we're all good, I will shut the live down. Michelle, Patricia, and no, Patricia, I don't know. No, not Patricia. Michelle and Emma. If you wish to ask a question, I ask for participation in becoming a Card Minds member. So if you wish to join, I'll wait for you to join, and if you don't wish, that's perfectly fine as well. Just let me know, because I'm going to close the session soon. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or whatever. Thank you. Oh, Tamara, thank you. Thank you. I try. I try. All right, so I'll give it 1 moment and I will close down. I'll give it 1 minute as I tidy up. Again, thank you everyone for participating, and welcome to all the beautiful new members. Looking forward to see you on Sunday for some more tarot sessions. Yes, hi Emma. Yeah, for questions, it's just I ask, hello India. I ask for people to join membership for a question, but I completely understand if that's not something you wish to do. So I'm just waiting to see if anybody wants to ask a question and wants to become a member. If not, I will close the session. Hello, India. Beautiful. Always lovely to see all my friends from India connecting. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to close the chat if you don't mind, since I don't really have any answers on that. I know the chat lags, and That's why I give a little time. There's a lag on it. So if anybody wants to become a member, I'd rather give it a little time. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I have to close the session. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for connecting, and thank you all for your wonderful energies. You can still become a member and come join Sundays live, where you will be able to ask your question. So not to worry, there's another session coming up on Sunday, and maybe I'll pop in sometime during the week, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I have that much time during the end of this week. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see some of you right back here on Sunday. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you situate yourself in the world. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.